gentlemen of the press, distinguished Nigerians, more than 25,000 Nigerian graduates, young men and women, full of hope and ambition, have been systematically denied their rightful opportunities to serve their dear nation, Nigeria. Let us be clear, these are not illegal students, these are not unqualified graduates, these are Nigerian students who studied in recognized and accredited universities in the Republic of Niger, who complied with every requirement, who obtained clearance from the Federal Ministry of Education here in Nigeria, and who registered NYSC in a good faith. Yet today, many of them remain stranded. Their dreams are on hold, their future are on hold, their lives are paused, not because they failed, but because the system has failed them. For 7 years, they have waited. For 7 years, they have been ignored. For 7 years, they have hope. For 7 years, they have been ignored for a system that is not recognized. And we must ask why. Why is it that after fulfilling all legal and academic requirements, these graduates are still denied mobilization? Why is it verified documents are being ignored and questionable documents are being entertained? The answer is disturbing. There's a deliberate and sustained effort by certain individuals, we shall call them undesirable elements, and interest to frustrate these processes through continuous submission of false petitions and misleading the communications, often in the name of unknown or unregistered associations. These letters falsely claim to originated from the Republic of Niger. But the truth is clear. The government of Niger has officially denied such communications and has clearly stated that all officials' correspondence is transmitted strictly through the right diplomatic channel. So we ask, why are falsehoods being elevated above verified truth? Who benefit from the suffering of over 25 to 30,000 Nigerian graduates? This is no longer just administrative delay. It is institutional injustice. It is emotional trauma for graduates and their families, financial hardship after years of education, delayed careers and lost opportunities. And a growing sense of disillusions among Nigerians youth, even more concerning this situation beginning to create contradictions in diplomatic communications from Nigeria's government and the Niger Republic government, a development that could undermine mutual trust between the both countries, that is Nigeria and Niger Republic. A direct message on accountability. The record straight and to name those obstructing justice. After the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria requested the list of accredited institutions from the Republic of Niger, and it was transmitted through diplomatic way, the Federal Ministry of Education sought confirmations, Nigeria's Ministry of Education sought confirmations, Niger Ministry of Higher Education affirmed the list as authentic and valid. Yet despite full diplomatic clarifications, undesirable elements continue to submit letters directly creating false contradictions and undermining Nigeria-Niger relations. We state plainly, the Niger-Nigeria Joint Commission, under the leadership of Ambassador Musa Sabon Mamman, has no authority to reject a list already validated diplomatically by the Nigerian Embassy in the Republic of Niger and the Ministry of Higher Education in Niger Republic, using the channel to admit further letters that blacklist legitimate institutions while attempting to clear institutions previously declared non-functional. This is a private step, not policy. It is endangers bilateral trust and advise qualified graduates to abandon their careers. We know who benefits. If verification is needed, we must be done properly. A joint team from Federal Ministry of Education, Ministry of Higher Education in Niger Republic, Quality Assurance Authorities, student representatives here in Nigeria, and relevant Nigerian agencies, not by back channels letters, are mobilized there for 7 years, affecting 25,000 graduates must stop now, must not be held hostage to their business interests. Our demand to the National Youth Service Corps, ignore unverified petitions, rely on diplomatic confirmed lists to the Federal Ministry of Education, depend on your validation and the evaluation letters given to all those accredited university students, to security agencies and anti-corruption agencies, investigate Ambassador Musa Sabon Mamman Joint Commission channels and those sponsoring contradictory letters from Niger Republic or claiming that letters are from the Republic of Niger. To Nigerian government, intervene now, sort out this undesirable element and let them face the law. We thank the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education and the Director of Education Support Service for their effort to address this issue. 7 years is enough. We remain peaceful, law-abiding, and determined. Let truth prevail. Let Nigerian graduates serve their dear nation. Thank you, and God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.